Hello everyone. Welcome to Champions of Tech. Today we are meeting Mr. Pushpa Jayabalan, who is the founder and CEO of Jesper Apps Private Limited, USA, India, and Dubai. Jesper Apps is an Oracle partner and a product-based company who focuses on AI, HRMS, and many more. Today we will meet and get inspired by Mr. Pushpa Jayabalan. I welcome you to the show, sir. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Yeah, doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great, sir. It's a pleasure to have you on our show. It's a long awaited podcast, which we have been talking for so long. And thank you for your time. And we have visited your office today. Great ambience and wonderful hospitality so far. Thank you for that.
The hospitality continues, and thanks for coming here all the way. And it's a pleasure to meet you, by the way. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. So today's podcast is all about getting inspired from you. Yeah, because you've been associated with Titanium and Champions of Tech for so long. And it is important for me to reveal the world that you are such an inspiration, right? So let's get started. And to start with, I would like to know your journey so far. Like, where have you started? What inspired you? How you became a tech entrepreneur from a totally different industry altogether. So we would like to get inspired.
Okay. So thanks for asking this. Actually, my industrial journey started way back when I was 16 years old.
Okay.
So I got selected for one of the renowned company in India. It's called Titan.
Okay.
And it's a group of Tata. And after several interviews, maybe 7 rounds of interview, actually got selected for the position.
Okay.
The position is operator training, by the way. It's not a kind of developer or something, like great positions, what people are thinking it today, right? So that's where career started in 1995. Okay. And I discontinued my higher secondary education from the school. Then I started my, as a kind of, from the schooling directly moved to the kind of industry. And then I completed my higher secondary in a part-time. Then I did my industrial engineering. I did my BBA. Then I did my master's in mechanical.
Okay.
Also, I did my MBA HR. Okay. So I wanted to learn, what exactly people think. The people mind I want to read. I want to work with people. So I did my MBA and HR side. Other side, I am a core tech guy from day one. Tech in the sense not only IT as a tech, yeah, but when it comes to real tech is the kind of mechanical, that's what the tech. So I wanted to be excel in those areas. So I did my mechanical engineering. So that's about my studies. So 95, I started working as operator trainee. Then elevated within Titan Industries, played multiple roles. Then 2006, I left the company, moved to IT from there.
Okay.
And always believe in that the business demands defines what's supposed to be the kind of IT tool looks like. As a business demands only.
Yeah.
Right. So learn the business process from my first company.
Okay.
And after I left Titan and traveled across the globe for a number of years, and finally 2013, I landed in Dubai and I worked in a company as IT head, okay, managed 13 countries' business operations as IT head, right from ERP, IoT solutions, and many more.
Okay.
MEAs. Then 2017, I left that job and started Jesper Apps as a tech company, not as a startup. Started as a tech company.
Okay.
And for the revenue generation purpose, we focused on consulting as a service industry. As a passion, we started focusing on the product development.
Okay.
So, as a pioneer, as an organization, whatever the new changes or whatever the world thinks today, that is already there in just perhaps as a kind of R&D team. We already started doing in a smaller and bigger way. So that's how every year actually we are investing close to 20% of our revenue in R&D itself. Okay, so other than our revenue pattern. This is what overall journey from 95 to 2026 when come to just perhaps.
Okay, sir. Yes. What Jesper Apps is all about? What are you doing? What are the kind of different areas you are touching?
So, Just Perhaps, as I said, is a tech company. We try to provide a solution for the companies, not try to fix a small problem or part of the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, when Just Perhaps gets in, we are there to solve their digital problems. Okay, so right from their small area, when you look at a kind of digital presence in terms of website or application or their custom ERPs, the bigger ERP implementation like Oracle, Kinaxis is the application when we talk about the global supply chain solutions. So we are focusing that. Also, we have a kind of the integration platform, integration solutions by using different middleware solutions.
Okay.
Then we have a capability to integrate with hardware and our software, that kind of solution. So when come to the company, we try to solve the kind of end-to-end. We are trying to solve the end-to-end or try to provide a solutions for the end-to-end problem of any industry. That's what the capability just perhaps built in last 8 years.
Okay. Great to know that, sir. So you came from a non-technical background, right? Then you started a IT company, a tech company, basically. Was there a defining moment which made you to do this decision?
So started, as I said, I started career in the Titan the way back, but I started my career in a product development department. Okay, so product development mean actually you have to start from the designing and the core technology when come to the sheet metal development or is a solid or hard forging. This is all the kind of the real engineering actually. That's what is happening in the world. So the entire, this is what according to me is a technology, and that's what I learned in my early part of the career. That's all the kind of again business process. From there I moved to the sales, I moved to ERP within the kind of my first organization itself.
Okay.
So, and after that, actually, I traveled across the globe as a consultant. The consultant opportunity really allows me to discuss with the kind of real-time execution team. It's mean that your shop floor team or warehouse team, and also it gave me the opportunity to discuss with the CEO at any level, right? So this journey actually from 2006 to 2017, almost 10 plus years I traveled as a consultant, traveled across the globe. It really actually taught me a lot. And if you are a tech company, you should be able to solve the problem, or else first thing you should be able to understand the business problem. That's what matters a lot. If you want to, by understanding the business problem, which I learned is a single product or single IT solution provider cannot solve the problem, right? So as a tech company, when we started this, we decided that actually we should be able to the kind of, we should be the solution provider for the company, and we should be able to talk, and we should be able to understand the pain of every company. That's where the company is focusing today. Since we evolved from the kind of core and evolved from the kind of learn a lot of things from the businesses, and we are trying to kind of provide solutions just perhaps for the industrial problems.
Getting it, yeah. I have a question. So you said you need to understand the business process well before providing a solution, right?
Yeah.
Without actually working on a specific industry, you will not be able to understand the business process to the depth of expected expertise, right? So general consulting companies, they on a day they work with many different industries, right? So do you think that's a right approach, or do you think that we have to have proper expertise before we pitch ourselves as a consulting company? So how does that gonna work?
Okay, it's a good question. So anyhow, you asked other side how other side work. The people come from the big institutes, so they directly go as a consultant. They try to provide a solution, right?
Yeah.
But actually speaking, actually they go and document the things. I'm sure that they are not solving or they are not giving any, solution for the problem which they are facing. They document and they come back and there's going to work with the expert team. They collect the kind of the feedback of the problem what they are facing. Again, they are going to present.
Okay.
That's what exactly they are doing it. They are not giving any solution for the industrial problems. The truth is the industry problem can be solved only by the experts who are in the industry. But when you look at globally, the core industry problems are supply chain problems even today. Supply chain is a major area, and when come to the manufacturing, the automation, other things. Okay, the third area is a kind of the R&D, and that process is all about.
Yes.
This is what the entire world moves, and somebody need to give a right input, then definitely they need to have a knowledge in the specific areas.
Yeah.
Without experience, without traveled with them, definitely the people come from the kind of institute, they may not be able to give any solution, but I'm sure that they can understand their language, because of if they study the same supply chain in the universities, they can understand the supply chain terms, but they may not be able to understand the problem of the industry. If they don't understand the problem, of course, they cannot provide any solution.
Now, one more follow-up question. What about AI? Even if we don't have industry expertise, AI is giving suggestions or giving the roadmap to proceed ahead. How do you see that? Because you are a manufacturing SME, right? Uh, and who has dirtied your hand in manufacturing for so many years, and then you switch to a tech company, right? How do you see AI providing subject matter expertise solutions, and do you think that is a reliable and scalable approach for any companies to follow that approach?
Okay, there are multiple questions in which, okay, but definitely whether AI is matured or not, according to me, AI is not matured enough even today.
Okay.
Whether it is solving real-time problems or not, it's not real-time problems. Okay, whether it is going to be the companion when come to the manufacturing companies in certain areas, it's really yes, it is going to be.
Okay.
But a adoption is not really. And see, none of the companies when come to big manufacturing companies, Fortune 100, Fortune 500 companies, definitely they do not want to share their patents. They will not share their manufacturing processes to the external world.
Exactly.
So the AI, what people currently talking is a kind of, open AI, whether it's Gen AI or any other AI which we are talking it today. By providing API, you can fetch any data, it will do the process and it will give the recommendations. Okay, so it's other way around, because of which I look at the AI is, it's supposed to be the kind of proprietary AI. It's not a kind of generic AI, right? Not a jack of all. The AI today is a kind of jack of all. It's trying to provide a solution for anybody, everybody, for all the problems. Okay, so which is not really, it is not a kind of the right thing, or it's not a true statement all the time. Whether one tablet can solve all your medical problems?
No.
Definitely no. Then how come one AI can solve all your problems? Okay, in the entire world, people are talking about the kind of the 10 or 12 top AIs, and there is a fight or people, everybody looking at 3 or 4 AIs when they are having a problem, right? So definitely AI is not going to solve every problem, but AI is definitely is going to be the companion. AI is going to be part of life. The 90 kids or 2000 kids without Microsoft Excel or Word, if they don't put it in your resume, you will not be selected for writing job those days.
Getting it.
Okay. Nowadays, actually, AI is going to be one of the essential. Uh, People should know how to use the AI, how to use your sword, how to handle your sword properly.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to hold it, of course, you cannot handle it properly.
Absolutely, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So after being in the industry for so long, right? Who were your early influences, okay, and or mentors in your entrepreneurial journey, not in your starting career or something like that. In your entrepreneurial journey, who's your
So,
influencer?
okay. So, when really look at the who is the person the inspired who really inspired you, of course there are leaders. Okay, when you grow, maybe sometime actually inspired by somebody else when you are growing itself, not as a kind of starting the company itself is not accident. Starting a company is not accident, it's a planned activity.
Yeah.
In my case, according to me, I'm very clear. I already decided in my book that when I had to start my company, when I was 21 years itself. Okay.
Got it.
So, learned ethics from Ratan Tata because of since I started my career Titan. Then, when look at a kind of marketing strategy, the few when the telephone, there is a smartphone market actually when evolved in India. One of the company, how really they started the volume based market, how they penetrated, I learned from them certain things.
Got it.
And when come to volume based market, when come to Reliance, when come to Mukesh Ambani, how really is doing business by using the people, right? So which I really inspired. When look at Google, before Google, when come to the real industry, when you look at CRM or customer, who is really buying your customer? Only those people were called as a customers.
Yeah.
But after Google, the consumer became a customer.
Yes.
So definition completely consumer and versus customer, it's really changed. Every individual became a customer of many IT products in this modern era. So I learned something from Google as well. So uh, when you are growing as a business person, one person cannot be your inspiration, and closely you need to watch, and you need to take the one good thing from a person, and they might have failed in so many things, they might be doing many things, but you should be inspired from the person for one thing or two things, just follow the rest. That's what I am doing it. The motivation why need to run more than one business or more than one vertical, why need to have. Always I question if Tata Group can do the kind of 100 companies. Of course, Pushpa as a person can rise and can compete and can do the kind of 100 plus business in India and contribute back to society. That's what I believe in, and I'm doing it today.
Got it, sir. Thank you. Thanks for that. The next question is, what business challenges forced you to look towards providing a tech-based solution? Like you worked on many industries, you're working for many industry, you are trying to come up with products that solves many industry-wide problems. For example, you're doing something for manufacturing industry, you're doing it for food delivery applications, you're doing it for AI-based solutions, HRMS, etc. Right? Like coming up with a product for different industries needs something to look up, right? So you should have something which might have triggered you to look at. So you might have seen some common problems, or you might have seen in unique problems in each industry. How do you strategize that generally? Because if you take as for an example, we are a Salesforce based company, right? We focus on CRM user solutions, so we know how we have spent almost like 10-15 years in the industry solving CRM issues for people. We know how sales work, we know how services work, we know how sites works, etc. But you are doing solutioning and product for multiple industries, right? So that's a challenging one, because every day you need to look up to new problems to solve on other things, right? So how do you identify that, and how do you strategize that? Because that's a major problem all young entrepreneurs are also facing. So I would like to understand that.
So one thing is clear. Okay, so when I started my career, so people taught me the few things. You had to be fundamentally right. It should be a funda.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the statement still valid. And every business, and you look at a kind of volume business in India. In Tamil Nadu, about 12,000 plus DPI registered companies in
Yes.
Tamil Nadu alone.
Yes.
And when come to the SME industries, there is a few lakhs of companies in Tamil Nadu alone.
Of course.
But when we look at a kind of their digital transformation, many companies don't know exactly how to use Excel, and they don't know how to raise invoice. Many companies, 80% of the companies, they don't know. So according to me, the digital transformation is required, the society which you are living in.
Yes.
As a service company, always people look at try to solve the problem of somebody who pay big money to you. Okay.
Yes.
Just perhaps really try to solve problem of a common man. It means that the small companies, and which are the tools are essential all the time. We are not looking at a kind of fancy products. In any product, actually, the base platform you have to build right, and that base products actually we are trying to give as a solution first. Just actually give a feeding bottle, they don't know how to intake milk, and we are trying to solve that problem first. So that problem exists. If it is in India, the problem is exists in Africa.
Yes.
Right. So I'm looking at the kind of, when you look at a service industry, we look at in value.
Getting it.
And look at value. We are targeting only 20 to, exactly for 2026 year. When you look at, we are targeting only 40 customers when come to the consulting. We are not looking at anything more. But when come to our product, we are targeting about 100,000 customers.
Absolutely. Yep.
Right. So our ticket size and what problem we are going to solve is completely different. So, okay. One is the kind of digital transformation which we are doing it for our people, our country, and that's what when come to the technology side. Other side, the company has to survive and company has to move on, earn money, and has to be listed. That's where we are focusing on a kind of big ticket items, and like by implementing Oracle success factors, look at Kinaxis, and AI-based solutions when come to the kind of data process. Now there's a data process we are doing it for Fortune 500 company.
Okay.
By adding 100 plus people. Okay, so we wanted to do everything and automated way going forward. So constantly we are investing on AI as well. Okay. So this is how actually we categorize overall the roadmap, and it's not very hard to find the problem, right? It's when you are in the industry, when you go to the every company, when you ask 10 company, the whatever the problem I said, it will be highly visible. You need not to go deep dive. You need not to ask any AI.
Got it. Got it. Thank you. Thanks for that. Yeah. Next is a most important question.
Ah,
Okay. What tech trend do you think will redefine businesses in the next 5 to 10 years? What tech trend?
tech. Okay, when you talk about tech, people always believe that tech in the sense only IT, but
Mhm.
tech, what really take you to move next level, that's what the kind of I believe in tech, or what's elevate you from now to the next level of living is a tech, according to me. Definitely the urban mobility as a tech or as a business, when you look at it, is going to be the future, according to me.
Okay.
And complete transformation when come to the kind of blockchain we discussed some time back, and people dropped because of AI, move cloud, move all the things.
Mhm.
Definitely blockchain is going to be the bigger thing, because of trust is going to be the big factor to who I'm doing a business, whether the person will pay money when I delivered my work or not. That
Yeah.
financial, uh, the financial transparency. Okay, transparency is highly matters. What was his pay record? Okay, when I deliver the right product, right? So that is also matters. So blockchain is going to be a big thing when come to the real technology. Quantum computing, people are talking because of the speed, but at the end of the day, edge computing matters, right? Edge computing still need to evolve, and edge computing definitely will come. The core area, still, I believe that is a kind of the material science. Material science, it's going to be the big topic. When people need to move faster, plus one place to another place, then definitely metallurgy or material science is going to be the bigger thing. The research and other things, whatever happens on the material side, or composite. Composite, actually, I studied when I was doing my 10th standard. Still, there are a lot of scope when come to this. And the industry-wise, leisure and the entertainment industry will grow faster.
Got it. Are you focusing on any of these industries?
As a founder of Just Perhaps, actually, not only looking at as a Just Perhaps as a business, and I'm founder of other few companies. Uh, there's a company called Risa Infra Solutions. It's a modern infrastructure company.
Okay.
The company will focus on certain services. Also, it will focus on capsule houses,
Okay.
and it's complete is a modern living. That's what the company will focus, and it's going to be next generation business. Then we have jewelry company. Jewelry is a completely tech-based jewelry company.
Okay.
It's not physical jewelry company. It's a tech-based jewelry company. By using the tech, 3D imaging, how accurately you can design the product, how you can, according to me, the jewelry industry, way it evolves is it's going to be a kind of, you need to have a fashion designer for each and every big wedding.
Yeah.
So Just Perhaps will bring the clothing designer from France, Italy, and it can onboard the jewelry maker from part of maybe from Turkey or from India, some part of the world, high polished jewelry, maybe from China, Hong Kong. So try to provide a solution that again we are trying to solve the problem of big wedding. Everybody needs, there is a question, even the jewelry, why I want to wear the same jewelry somebody is wearing. I'm a unique person. I want to have my unique wedding jewelry. So jewelry industry, we are trying to solve that problem as a customized jewelry maker by enabling the AI technology again. And we invested in other companies for making the hardware. So it's a purely uh, hardware manufacturing company, the electronic side, that's invested. And the leisure and entertainment also, we are focusing at certain things. How if AI doing everybody's job, at the end of the day, people has to spend time either at home or they should they should focus on their entertainment. End of the day, they should celebrate their life. So people spend everything come there. So we need to focus on that industry as well. And the discussions goes on that company also will invest and will start.
Great to know. And all of these companies are kind of tech-oriented companies. Is that right?
Without tech, you cannot scale the company. Exactly. And every company, whatever you're doing, is tech-based. Even though it's a kind of, the end product is a physical product, but tech is a backbone of every company.
Yep.
Just perhaps deliver all the tech solutions for the other companies, which we already started.
Got it. Yeah. You said AI might solve or will do most of the work, right? People are thinking to solve everything with AI, right? Is that the right approach or a strategy that being an entrepreneur we should think about?
I'm sure that AI cannot solve every problem, but AI can be the assistant. Still, I believe in that. See, I learned SQL, PL, SQL, C those days. There is a company used to have a knowledge base of 10 people, 50 people, 100 people, 1,000 people. Now AI is because of the big database or big data informs the AI able to access the best coding of millions of people. That's what actually from there actually the development happens. The AI reads the philosophy from millions of books. So try to give a kind of solution, right? Even whether you ask or I ask, based on the way you ask the question, try to give some solutions. Okay, so we used to watch movie, the Rajinikanth movie. Even before the song start, actually, he used to be a kind of the common man. When the song finishes, actually, within a song, he'll become a very rich guy.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. So no one can touch that person. That's what the cinema shows. And that's what actually people think that by keeping a kind of AI, all of a sudden, actually, you can develop a product and deliver. Without business understanding, without the business understanding the business problem, first of all, you cannot provide any solution. The first thing.
Yeah.
Second thing, if you go and ask if you want to become rich in 10 days, AI give a solution. If you want to become rich in 1 day also, AI give a solution. Or you say that this is a product you want to develop, AI give a solution. But the reality matters. Whatever you approach AI, you should know why are you approaching it. There are multiple AI tools, and every AI tools have a different capability. You should know which AI tool has to use for what. And prior to that, you should have a kind of clear, defined outcome. What are you expecting from the AI? If you do not have both, again, AI is going to be the kind of another old days calculator. It is not going to give anything to you.
See, recently I hear a lot of people saying you can build $1 billion business in a span of 3 to 6 months by using AI. And I am kind of surprised to hear that, right? It's hard to believe, but from your perspective, is that doable?
The question itself is a perspective. Perspective actually can change from person to person. Something is evident. The early marketers, when you go early in any business or any technology, people look at you, the first comer or first timer, or you are the first person in that industry.
Yeah.
If that business somehow it is successful, it is reached the market, you will become rich in a day or a week or a month.
Yeah.
Right? So perspective, this can happen. All of a sudden, you come up with a new solution, and that solution actually everybody likes it. And in India, actually, everybody can spend 10 rupees on your solution. We have 140 crore of population. Everybody can spend 10 rupees on your solution. All of a sudden, will become a billionaire. That's not a big deal here. But as a perspective, it's really happened in the market. Even 30 people company actually doing a kind of the One is a real transaction, another one is valuation. I don't believe in a valuation. Valuation still, I believe that sometimes it's a gambling. Many of the times gambling. And real valuation, the real time people go with the kind of your real time books, values, transaction, then they will go. And other side, oh, okay, this can happen, it can change the world, and people wanted to your company is going to be the kind of $500 billion company in next 5 years. People may invest today. It's all perception, what you believe in, and whatever you believe, the same thing even other 100,000 people believe, then will become a billionaire. So perspective is true. It can, it is possible.
Yeah.
But it can happen around the world. When you look at even the kind of AI companies, still we are seeing there are 5 or 10 AI companies or 3 or AI companies itself actually is growing, and between them they're trying to try to each other, that is eat each other. That's all happens within these 3 or 4 AI company itself.
Yeah.
So the first timers, if somebody believe in it will happen, but when come to industry solutions problems, it will not happen in the overnight. As a single person or 3 people actually cannot solve every problem of the industry.
Yeah.
Because most of the time people try to solve the problem of today's problem. It's not tomorrow's problem 100%. Okay, so we faced COVID. Whatever the solution actually people developed, people worked during the COVID time. Now the solution is no more valid.
Yes, that's true. Yes. Yes, sir. So with that, we come to the end of the podcast. It was such a pleasant and a pleasure experience of hosting you today, and you inspired me, and I'm sure you will also inspire our viewers. So thank you so much for your time and your insights.
Thank you, Saravanan, and thanks for the opportunity. Yeah. And most of the things, actually, whatever I experienced, and I had opportunity to share it with you.
Yeah.
And definitely, a person inspired from my thoughts or from my experience, I am more happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks.